somehow, I don't know why, but despite my great love for Rabbi Lipner and Barry Smale, each year they try to stick me with something. Something that no one else wants. They invite a fellow by the name of Dr. Prusner down to talk about prions. Now they want a rabbi to find a reference in the Talmud to it. They don't give me a topic like doctor-assisted suicide, a problem of fetal salvage. These are the bread and butter business of ethicists. Go talk ethically, halachically about prions. But there's, I think, a rare opportunity I have to share with you a midrash. The Torah reading last week, Parshas Truma. It seems that our sages were disturbed. Why did God need a tabernacle? If you remember the previous week in the Haftorah, it began with God saying, Hashemayim kisi ve'oretz hadom ragloi. The heaven is my seat, is my throne. The earth is my footstool. Eze bayis asher tivnuli. Is there a house you can build for me? And the following week we read, V'osu li mishkan, make me a house, make me a tabernacle. And the Midrash is concerned, what is the purpose of having this physical representation? And the Midrash says as follows, brings down, refers to a verse in Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs. Ani yeshena v'libi er. I was asleep, but my heart was awake. My heart being God. The Jewish nation falls asleep, and God occasionally knocks on the door to awaken them. And God comes to them with a complaint. Pischuli achosi rayosi, please open up. Sheroshe nimlatol, my hair is covered with dew. Asuli migdosh shalo eheye bachutz. Make me a holy place. I shouldn't be outside. If you understand the language of Medrash, what God is saying is, I ask you to make me this physical representation so that it'll jog your memory and I won't be an outsider. You see, all religions leave God outside. Yeah, Sunday morning they invite him in. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we invite God in when we eat breakfast, when we eat dinner, when we go to sleep, when we buy our clothes, have to worry shatnez or not shatnez. You have to look on the shelves for a package with an OU or an OK. I came up here on an airplane and they handed out a little snack, pretzels. And I said thank you to the stewardess, to the flight attendant. Shiksa, she picks up the package and takes a look. I thought there was a K on there. She was reminded there's a God who speaks to the Jews. And when I heard about a prion, I said the only way God is in, if every area of human concern we let God in, otherwise he stays out. Otherwise he's an outsider. Hasuli mishkan shelo eye bachutz. I think this whole conference was just a ploy by Rabbi Lipner to let God in, to remind you he's there, and when you go back, to introduce him in all aspects of your life, not just for a weekend. With that introduction, I was perturbed. Indeed, after reading all that Dr. Prusner has written, I was fairly up to date. I teach a course in microbiology. I didn't introduce prions yet because I didn't believe him. Like half the world doesn't still believe him. And therefore I decided to ask myself, what would God say about a danger that you're not sure there is a danger? would God say about a danger that could be? A danger that is, we'll talk about, that's simple. But here you have a danger that could be.